This is the book of Sirach, the 33rd chapter and the 14th verse, and it reads, "Good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly." Before I get started with this lesson, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and infinite glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash, giving double honors unto the head apostles of Great Millstone, who do rule well and teach well with sound doctrine, Shalom, and to the elders and the elder bishops of Great Millstone as well. So this lesson is going to go into the resistance that we've been getting as of late. Lord's will, this lesson's edifying. Confirmations that we have the gospel of the kingdom through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahshai. The mockers and scoffers that come up on our comment boards, the mockers and scoffers that have been coming up to the camps as of late, that overwhelming resistance against this message. Confirmation that you have the truth, brothers. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahshai, you have the truth. You have the true doctrine. Sirach 33 and 14. Good is set against evil, and life against death. The doctrine of life versus all these people who are the walking dead. The 2/3, the heathen nations, Esau, Edom, who is his death. Sirach 33 and 14, again from the top. Good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly. That overwhelming resistance that we've been getting, once again, is a confirmation that you have the true doctrine, the gospel of the kingdom. This is 2 Peter 3 and 3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lusts. If you go into this word scoffers, one of the definitions is false teachers. But you're actually going to have people coming up to the camp, coming up on the comment boards, on the live comments, on the live streams, professing their disgust more and more and more and more as we get closer to the end. That energy, as far as that overwhelming energy of resistance against this message, is going to get more amplified. Confirmation that you have the truth, brothers. 2 Peter 3 and 4, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? And that's what these scoffers and mockers were saying to the brothers out there in Boise, Idaho. That's what they were saying to the elders out there in Dallas. That's what they say when they come into our camp. Where's your sky daddy at? So on and so forth. But we know the end game for that mindset. 2 Ezra 15. And it reads, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people, the Israelites, the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahshai, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. Why? For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. They're going to die being unbelievers and scoffers and mockers. This is 2 Peter 3 and 4, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation. But we know the end game for that mindset. This is Sirach 33 and 15. So look upon all the works of the Most High, and there are two and two, one against another. Light and day. Cold and hot. Seasoned and unseasoned. The truth versus the lie. This is Matthew 24 and 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. But that message, as far as the gospel of the kingdom, is going to be met with a spirit of resistance. And these mockers and scoffers, they don't really mess with these other camps, as much as they mess with the men who have the 100% true doctrine, Great Millstone. And the reason why, brothers, is because we have the truth, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahshai. This is Luke 21 and 15. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all of your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. They can't gainsay nor resist. If you go into this word gainsay, just look it up real quick. It means to deny or contradict a fact or statement. And what we're speaking is facts. Prophecy, 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 man. And these mockers, these scoffers, these false teachers, Jake bugging out, what you see happening around the world, it's all prophecy. This is Isaiah 59:15. Yea, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. So the second you say, call all Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, bracket the Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, open up the scriptures with the mind state of you being a Hebrew Israelite, the war is on. Isaiah 59:15. Yea, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. And the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahshai saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment. But judgment is going to come into these mockers and scoffers, these false teachers. All the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. This is Matthew 5:10. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sakes, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. And the servant is not greater than his master, man. And we take it in the chin. You got to take it in the chin for the win, man. This is Sirach, the 2nd chapter. Salakia. Sirach, the 2nd chapter. And it reads, my son, if thou come to serve Adonai Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, prepare thy soul for temptation. Prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright. Your heart is your mind, your la'ab. Set thy heart aright, set your mind aright, and constantly endure and make not haste in time of trouble. Right to the point. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. This is Sirach 2:14. Woe unto you that have lost patience. What will ye do when the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahshai shall visit you? So we got to constantly endure, man. It's a part of the fight. It's a part of the battle. This is Matthew 5:11. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. And that's what happened to the apostles, the disciples who later became the apostles. That's what's going to happen to men who have this 100% doctrine. But it's all good, We have to bear our cross, And we got to continue to the end. Let's get one last precept and then wrap on up. Just wanted to do a quick hit. Let's go to Luke again. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all of your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. And once again, good is set against evil. Life against death. The walking dead versus the prophets who have the doctrine of life. John 6:63. And it reads, it is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profited nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. The doctrine of immortality, man. This is Matthew 24, and let's get 13. Yep. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. That's perfection, enduring unto the end. But all these signs that you're seeing, the gathering of the troops out there near the Valley of Yahweh Shaphat, the push for the CBDC, which eventually is going to lead to the MOTB, the mockers and scoffers, the overwhelming resistance against this message, the mockers and the scoffers, all confirmations that you have the truth, man, all confirmations that you have the gospel of the kingdom, brothers. But once again, we got to endure unto the end. This is Matthew 24:13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So, Lord's will, you found this quick hit style lesson edifying. And until next time, next lesson, next live stream, next camp session, Shalom, DTA, Abba, Baba. So. Shalom.